Thank you guys so much for coming. Mikel is not far behind, so we'll try and stick to 1 or 2 per person, if that's all right. We'll kick off with Alex in the middle.
Hi, Gabby.
Hello.
You must be looking forward to this match, having scored in all the Champions League games so far this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's Champions League, so we are looking forward to the game tomorrow. And yeah, as you said, I've been doing quite well in the last game, so yeah, we are ready for the game. We are here to win the game as well.
You've had some big moments already this season against Manchester City, Athletic Club, Atletico Madrid. You've had some difficult moments over the last few months, but how much confidence have those games and moments given you going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we play in a big club. I trust myself. I trust my teammates. We know the qualities that we have. We have an amazing manager as well, so we know what to do in the games. So we just try to be calm and going game by game.
Tom?
Hi, Gabby. Just quickly on the fallout from the weekend, obviously a very tough result against Villa. How have the team used the energy from that defeat to kind of take that going forwards?
Yeah, of course, we were disappointed with the result. We didn't want to lose, of course. But it happened. I think we were 18 games, if I'm not mistaken, unbeaten. So, yeah, of course, frustrated with the result. We'll have to keep going. As I said before, we know the qualities that we have. And tomorrow we have another big one, so we go for it.
And as Alex mentioned, you've been doing really well in the Champions League. If you score in that game, you'll make history by becoming the first Arsenal player to score 5 Champions League games in a row. What is it about the Champions League and how it differs to the Premier League that you feel gives you that maybe extra freedom, space to play your best game?
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice to play in the Champions League. Same in the Premier League. I think in the Champions League sometimes it's a bit more open, the game, and everyone just wants to attack and have loads of space sometimes. As in the Premier League, sometimes some teams, they just, as some people say, park the bus, and it's a bit more tricky to score and to have more space. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with the goals, helping the team, and I hope to keep going.
Ed?
Hi, Gabby. There's a lot of competition for places up front for Arsenal and the attacking positions. Has that helped your game this season, giving you an extra incentive to try and get more time on the pitch?
Yeah, of course. I want to play alongside the best ones. Here or in the national team, I've said that before. It's always good to go to the national team and play with Vinny, Rafinha, Rodrigo, those players. And here at the club as well with Ebbs, B, Jesus, Noni. So it's always good. We can't complain. So it's good for us.
Isan?
Hi, Gabby. What do you make of this tag of being a finisher, as in coming off the bench and having an impact on the match, and the difference between doing that and obviously being a starter? How have you adapted to that?
I mean, of course, I want to play every game, 90 minutes, but I'm here to help the team. I want to win titles with this football club. I want to help. Even if I play 5 minutes, I'm going to go there on the pitch and try my best and try to win, to score, to help the team as much as I can.
Charlie?
Yeah, Gabby, in terms of the game tomorrow, how important would it be for the team to get the win, which would pretty much secure sort of a top 8? I mean, if you finish in the top 8, you're going to avoid a playoff round in February. But to do so and qualify and have 2 sort of dead games in January would be one hell of an achievement, wouldn't it?
Yeah, of course. That'll be really good for us. And to give us more confidence to show what we are doing. We are doing really well, and hope we can win tomorrow to secure that.
And going back to Villa, you've not had many disappointing results this season. I was just wondering, did the players sort of have a separate meeting about it on Sunday, or was it very much when you left the ground that was it, or did you chat about it?
You mean about the last game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, we were 18 games unbeaten, and of course we lost the game. We got frustrated because we want to win all of them, but it's not like everything is going wrong when we lose a game. So we just try to stick together and to prepare really well for this game tomorrow.
Last two, Sam and then Nick.
Hi, Gabby. We've seen that Gabriel Jesus is back in the Champions League squad. Obviously, he's coming back to fitness after a long injury. Can you just explain, as his teammate, how important he can be, what he does for you as another attacking player on the pitch, and how big it is to have him back?
Yeah, it's really good. I love him. I always say that he's one of the best strikers in the world for me, so I'm really happy to have him back, not just on the pitch, but outside the pitch as well, because normally when you're injured, you don't spend as much time with the team as if you are there. So it's really good to have him back, and playing with him as well is really good. He loves to link up as well, to move and to rotate. So yeah, I just hope he can have some minutes in the next games and to show his talent again.
And Nick at the back.
Hi, Gabby. It's been a long time without little Gabby Jesus. What's it like being emotionally to being without him and now have him back in terms of a boost to the whole sort of squad?
Yeah, of course. As I said, he's so experienced. He's played so many games for City, for us in the national team. So he's still young. I always say that to him because I watch him since I was 14, 13, when he was at Palmeiras in Brazil, because he was 16 playing for the first team. So I always say to him that he looks older for me, because I always saw him when I was 13, 14. But as I said, it's really happy. It's really good to have him back, and I'm really happy. And I hope, as I said before, I hope he plays in the next games a little bit just to show his talent again.
Cool. We'll end it there. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
See you later.
Good evening.
We cannot have that bottle here, sorry. We can't have that bottle. Oh. Okay, we'll leave it there. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's well. We're ready to go. We'll kick off with Alex from the BBC.
Hello.
A couple of days since the first loss in 18 games on Saturday. How have the team reacted and what's the feeling like?
Yeah, it was strange because we didn't lose that many. But it's, I think, a moment as well to reflect and have some perspective about what we are doing. First of all, when you look at the reaction of the players when they are on the floor, and the pain and what I felt in that moment seeing them, because I know how much they put in and how much they wanted. It is difficult, but as well is a reflection of who we are and what we want to get. And this has to help us to be a better team, to learn the lesson, to value what we are doing, first of all, as well, because with all the difficulties that we have from the start of the season, where we are in the position where we are both in the Champions League and the Premier League is where we want to be, and understand that you have to earn it every single day, and the margins are very, very small.
Sometimes it can not be ideal to have a game so close because of recovery and injuries, but in this case, is it a good thing so you can get back to winning ways?
Absolutely, and especially when you play a competition like the Champions League, and how much we want to continue to do the job that we have started in the first 5 games. And tomorrow we're going to have a really tough match against an opponent here that, especially at home, has been very, very good. They have a new manager. A new manager always brings new energy, new ideas. So we have prepared for that as well. And tomorrow we have to show again that that we are right at the top, and be better than the opponent to beat them.
The news came out earlier that Gabriel Jesus has been brought back into the Champions League squad in place of Salmon because of an injury. Can you tell us about that situation and also the injury to Max?
Yeah, so first of all, with Max, unfortunately, he picked an injury last weekend, and he had to come off, so we did some scans, and he's going to be out for weeks. And then we have the situation of Gabi, which we expect him to be training with us by the end of December. But Gabi's been pushing every single day, and he kept telling everybody, I'm going to be earlier, and he's done it. So thanks to his work and all the work that the medical staff have done with him throughout these months, and we had the possibility to make a swap there. We've done it, and yeah, in one side you see obviously Max and his situation, and the other one see obviously the joy and how happy Gabby is to be back in this competition with us.
And just finally, from me on Declan Rice, William Saliba and Leandro Trossard, they weren't pictured in training today. Are they available for the game tomorrow?
No. So Declan was ill, so he was quite sick after the game already. And he hasn't traveled with us. William is still not available. And Leo, again, he picked another knock in an area where he had the previous issue. And I don't expect that it's going to be long, but unfortunately he cannot be with us.
Okay, question here from the guy.
Hi, Coach. How did you follow the recent events at Bruges with the new manager, and did it came as a surprise for you guys, and does it affect your preparations?
Yeah, well, obviously you start to look at all the games and analyze the manager and their identity, and obviously the last performance that they had both in the Champions League and in domestic competition. And in the afternoon we get the news that they have a new manager. So you have to adapt. It's not the first time that we are facing this situation. So, okay, start to think about what the possibilities are, look at his past, and start to obviously focus much more in what we have to do, have the key things that we have to do to be able to adapt in relation to what they do, especially in terms of the formation and the players that they're going to pick, and after focus in ourselves what we have to do to be better than them to win the game.
Charlie from the Sun.
Mikel, how frustrating is it that you keep picking up these sort of injuries with so many players coming back and sort of a variety of reasons? I mean, how frustrating is it?
Yeah, a big one. I mean, losing Max again, it's obviously not ideal. With Leo that is just coming back, that we have to manage the minutes. Willie is still not there. We lost Big Gabi. And we have other players that they could only play certain minutes, like, for example, Ricky the other day. But it's a situation that we have. We have managed that since the beginning of the season. We are in December, so it's almost 5 months in a remarkable way, and we're going to continue to do the same.
I mean, is it bad luck? I mean, is it fatigue or intensity of training, or, why do you think?
No, training no, because we don't have time to train. So training is not there. But obviously the fact that you are missing players, you are loading other players more. That's a consequence to that, and it's a really dangerous circle, that one. And on top of that, we have some injuries that, okay, in terms of what happened in the past, we are not having more injuries. The fact that we had some others that are long-term, that they haven't been with us since the beginning of the season. But as well, it's a test for the team, and so far we have reacted very, very well to that.
Sam, Telegraph.
Hi, Mikel. Just on Max, obviously he's so young. How worrying is it that he's picked up an injury that seems to be quite serious if it's weeks?
Part of the journey. I mean, at some point when you play at this level, when you play in the position that he plays, when you play the manner that he plays, it was going to happen. And it happened one that, okay, it's not ideal. He picked up weeks. It could have been worse, and learn from that. And now use this time as well to continue to improve in his education, in everything that is related to professional football, his habits, the way he needs to develop his physicality as well to be with us, the understanding of the game. Sometimes when you are away from the game, you say, I cannot really live without it, and how important it is. So use those moments as well to get a reflection of where you are as well, and give you a better force to go forward.
Ed, Guardian.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Just on the injuries, I mean, and I know you spent a lot of money in the summer, but obviously they're mounting up, especially in defence. Is there any chance that you could look to go into the market again, bring some more players in January?
At the moment, we're just focusing on bringing the players back, and hopefully it will be a matter of weeks. And we know how important those weeks are going to be, because we're going to come into the period where a lot of things start to get defined in that period, and hopefully, touch wood, we're going to have those players back.
Tom from Reach.
Hi, Mikel. We obviously saw Christian Norgard coming in the summer, and his minutes this season have been slightly limited. That place in the squad, perhaps replacing Jorginho last season, who brought experience and also played a lot as well. Is there a plan behind Norgaard's minutes and how he might get exposure in this game or future games? And would you have liked to use him more than maybe he has done so far?
Yes, but I'm really happy with how he's brought to the club, especially to the team. And every time that we needed to do in many areas, not only in the pitch, what he has to do, he excels that in the manner that we expected. And but it's very similar to Ben White or Miles. They haven't played probably more than expected, and sometimes when it's because others are performing at that level, I think it's a positive for the team, a little bit more difficult for the individual, but very, very positive for the team.
You faced a lot of questions already today on injuries. I wonder if you could settle a debate that we've been having between us, and that's if you could choose one Arsenal player that would never get injured, who would that player be?
I leave that to you. You can guys enjoy that conversation.
Gary Times?
Mikel, you're talking about the dangerous circle of sort of players are kind of playing a lot and then maybe getting injured. Would you? I mean, is this a week perhaps where you could look to rotate because you've got quite a set of fixtures coming up now between Liverpool next month? You've got Villa, so would this week be something you might look out tomorrow night to kind of rotate?
We try to have the freshness in the squad and the players in the best conditions to perform at the highest level. For example, Victor's injury, we are missing another 2 nights. So Victor played every minute since he come back almost without a pre-season. At some point he got injured. Then Mikel had to do that role because Leo as well wasn't fit or Martinelli wasn't fit. And you could see Mikel at the weekend that he needed some help because he was out of gas. So that's the consequence of not having other players. But the good thing, again, is the way we have managed so far to do that. We have now, after this, a clean week, which we haven't had for many, many weeks, and hopefully some players back. So that will be good oxygen for the team.
Isan, Daily Mail.
Hi, Mikel. So since the start of last season, there's been 93 injuries at Arsenal. Across the Premier League, only Brighton have got more than 97. Is that just luck? Is it... What do you think is the reasons behind it? Because obviously it's a very big toll compared to the teams in the league.
Yeah, well, I think you have to separate the kind of injuries that they are. And some of them, they've been long-term and acute injuries, especially with some of the key players that keep you a lot of days out. But it's something that we are constantly looking at. As I said as well, we have played a lot of games with a lot of players missing, that puts a lot of stress, and then more injuries. But we are on it, and I'm really happy what we're doing in terms of the medical stuff and everything that we are trying to bring together. But sometimes as well, we need some things to go in our side.
When you have looked into it, what are the main takeaways that you've got from your findings from that last season in terms of the amount of injuries?
Because it's not only one season, it's as well some of the players that they have played over 150 games in 2 seasons. You know, so it starts to get overloaded, and you start to ask them again and again and again to do that. At some points, they will break down, and others, because as well, the moment that you have an injury, you are more likely to have another injury, especially long-term injuries, and that's been a consequence in some of the players as well. So we are on it.
Okay, we'll do the last two. Phil at the back from PA.
Sorry, Mikel, one more on the on the injuries. There's been a suggestion that it's because the players are being overtrained. I know you were sort of asked that earlier, but you just refute that. You don't believe that that's the case?
No, because we don't train. I mean, today we've done 20 minutes, so surely it's not because we overtrain the players.
Just one on Victor as well. He's been on the bench for the past 3 games. Is tomorrow a good opportunity for him to start, do you think, and maybe get a goal?
Yeah, we have to continue to manage his minutes. He played 45 minutes the other day, and let's see how it is tomorrow and make that decision.
Okay, and finally to Nick. Shout, Nick. It's okay.
Just a quick one on Declan Rice. You said the other week it's quite hard to... How do you rest him? And now he's a bit unwell. Is that a chance to sort of say just go away for a few days, get some sunshine?
Well, I think he needed more a bed than sunshine because he wasn't feeling good at all. So, he will have a couple of days to rest and to get his body right. But today already he was very keen to be able to play, and unfortunately he's not able to do that.
Okay, good night everyone. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.